Hey everyone, welcome back. We are doing biceps today. And I know you know, but we're doing biceps. I know. So let's just get to it. Woohoo! I did say like a push, like I did 2 sets of these earlier today because I was supposed to be hosting a car show, and then Mother Nature once again peeks her little nose in and says, "Hell nah, you ain't enjoying cars in New England? What are you thinking? Especially luxury classic cars that are in mint condition. None of that." So my biceps are pretty much already spent, but I didn't post it because I figured, why not? I'm just doing it to, stay updated on the channel, really. Done quite a few routines now that I haven't recorded, so I gotta stop doing that. Oh, okay. So, those are preacher curls. And we're gonna jump right to some damn, my biceps. We're gonna do some dumbbell curls until I literally can't lift my forearms because those hurt like hell. Oh yeah. All right. All right, I'm gonna just do 35s because I can't really curl 50 pounds more than like once or twice without shooting pain. I'll fix it in a second. My Charger jump starter, my 5-in-1. Okay. Let's just jump down to 25s after this. Oh, the forearms. Okay. We're going to go down to 25s. 35s to 25s. Forearms. Oh shit. Legs. Stupid legs. Stupid. Oh. Alright, I want to do another set of these. These 25-pound dumbbells. Oh, it feels so good to have a nice actual wife beater on. Sorry, tank top. And not that piece of crap. Literally the worst piece of fabric I've ever purchased. All because of, woke communists at Amazon. Look at this. You see this? Look it. I haven't seen these since, rest in peace, my best friend Rich came to school one day and totally like put on his deodorant and then just pulled his shirt over it, and then it was just literally a huge streak of deodorant up the side of his shirt. And then he like spent hours like licking it and trying to get it off. It was hilarious. And it like he got most of it because he like ended up like getting a teacher's help, and he scrubbed it with soap and water, and then the teacher let at the gym let him use a dryer, because Rich was just one of those people that if Rich was in trouble, you helped him, because for some reason you always had a feeling just speaking to him for even a couple seconds that he would help you no matter what, whether you were a friend or foe. Really, like he helped his little brother Travis out more times than I can count, ruined more of my birthday parties. Never mind the fact that he killed himself on my on the last one he was, available to attend. And but yeah, which was probably, also because of just drama with his piece of shit little brother. That still, like, yeah, you little all right, kids, earmuffs, you little fuck face. If I ever see you one day, will knock your fucking jaw right off your head. I will knock your fucking teeth out so fucking far, you'll be shitting them for the rest of your fucking life. Seriously, like, if you don't die from literally getting this whole piece of your face removed with one punch, yeah, because I'm the One Punch Man, which I just started watching, which I can't believe I didn't start watching until now. That is amazing. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. And I didn't watch because of the main character and the other animes with characters that are drawn very similar to him that are very poorly done. There's one, I think it's like uh, Mob Psycho 100 or something like that. I think I might check that out. And I think that's the only other show with that poor, weird main character, like simple, dopey anime face. That's just like almost like One Piece annoying. Don't even get me started. One Piece is oh my god. Don't even. I won't even. That's just like blood pressure to 1,000. In an instant. But anyways, so yeah, yeah, that little piece of shit was such a little piece of fucking shit. Sorry again, earmuffs. But I have to say the F word because I cannot emphasize enough of how much of a terrible person this little punk is. I bet if he even has like his life together, he's still a punk. I bet even if he got his life together and pretended to be a good person, totally changed to make, women want to settle down with him, and he lost all that weight and he isn't a fat fuck anymore. Uh, druggy. Um, then maybe, he fooled enough people, because I mean he manipulated the most God honest, true, genuinely good person, one of the only, and he took full advantage and ruined his youth because he always had to worry about his little brother, because his parents didn't punish the little brother, they punished him because they were fucking stupid, because the mom, yeah, she was a total desperate housewife. Like, I bet still to this day she's a piece of ass. And I'm sorry for saying that. I wasn't really into booties when I was at that age, but she definitely had a BBL. That's all I'm saying. And if it wasn't an actual BBL, she was just graced by the gods to give a short Irish woman that big and round of an ass. Anyways, it's very inappropriate, so you can take the earmuffs off, children, and let's get back to this. Now that I've talked the blood out of my muscles. And there's the pain. Yeah, but their stepfather put up with a lot being the parents of pretty much Travis and then Rich in result, because of the fact that Rich was like kind of like a parent but was still, supposed to be a child. His little brother was such a little earmuffs, fuckface, piece of shit retard. Alright, earmuffs off. That literally, I don't know of, like, you know how like people do the whole thing on YouTube of like doing crazy weird shit and then being also kind of funky and funny looking, and then they get like thousands of views for just like either weird curiosity or hate watching or guilty pleasure of it being so weird and odd, and then they make it rich and they make it like really rich and get famous as hell, and the pandering to the masses is what they're doing, make them that way. So that's why I haven't done so whatsoever. But literally, you put a camera in front of this piece of shit, sorry, earmuffs, he doesn't even have to do anything. He could just literally just have a conversation that he had, like, which would be just like the last conversation he had. And it could be like maybe, I don't know, he's not very intelligent at all, and probably after the years of drug abuse, very, very unintelligent. So say he manages to mumble out or get out, say, like 2 sentences. Like, imagine if he just does that, and just with the full face and body look of him, the way he dresses and all that and everything, with his juggalo ICP bullshit and crooked hat. Oh, he's such he's such a little earmuffs fuckface. Oh, fucking dick face, little stupid bitch. All right, earmuffs off. Okay, so yeah, he would literally go viral for every reason I've already listed. Annoying, just being weird as hell and unique, and hate watching because he's the biggest piece of shit earmuffs in the world. And yeah, just cut that part out. He's just one of the biggest toilets you will ever meet in male form. If he hasn't, killed himself or been a junkie. I've been waiting. I can't, like, I don't want it to happen because I can never wish death upon another human being, ever. But I can't wait for the rest of anyone that is involved with that human being or animal, is what I should say. Anyone who has to put up with that addict, junkie, alcoholic, and support him, because that's probably what they're doing 100%. Peace, happiness, freedom. The good old, America. I wish them peace, happiness, and a life without that so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. So, yeah. All right, let's start going down and wait after this. Watch it be his mother. And the stepdad would have definitely left if it's still the mother, because he would never put up with that shit, no matter how amazingly gorgeous Mrs. Fauché was. Oh, I think she went by a different last name because the stepdad. It's funny, I didn't have a crush on her at all until like I years after, and then realized like, wow, she was really hot. Because to me, she was like my brother's mother, so she was almost, yeah, it was weird. So I didn't look at her that way. Even though our hormones were going nuts, just didn't. But then when I got a little older and booties, especially BBLs, became a huge thing, I realized like, holy F word. She's like an Irish mamacita. Irish and Polish. Ugh. I think mostly Irish though, because she was very short. Like 4'11". Wow. I can't describe her anymore. It's just inappropriate. But yeah, so no, just cut that part out. I feel terrible talking about that. I feel gross. Like, not because she's gross, but just because that's just a disgusting thing to do or say about like your dead best friend's mother. I can't believe I went on like this. I'm just so uncensored on this. I can't help myself. Ugh. Oh yeah, but you got these like weirdos out there after what is it? That Muslim dude that's on the steroids that thinks he's a ninja. And I think King. Yeah, whatever, King Ass Hooley. Wait, is that actually his name? King Ass Hooley. Anyways, I don't care. So, yeah, he just went and was like, yeah, I'm a ninja, look at how shredded I am. I don't care how shredded you are, buddy. You're all fake muscles. You use testosterone and human growth hormone. You're a fake little bitch. Sorry, ear muffs on because I'm about to say some real shit. Yeah. You have these other weirdos and like their wife beaters showing off like just like from like the very top of their traps up, like, yeah, bro, any day, to try to like get like clickbait off that, like using TikTok and all that stupid shit. I'm not a fagala. I don't use TikTok. My attention span is way too long for TikTok. I'm not a mental midget. I am the good era of the millennials. The ones that manage to psychologically graduate and evolve from the boomer intelligence and mentality. Those stupid, ignorant boomers that lost the Vietnam War. You stupid, lazy fucks. Seriously, fuck you for you being hippie, pussy pieces of shit and ruining the world with your lazy ideologies, allowing you and your children to be indoctrinated by Muslims, which are secretly the D words of the government, which will never be called that anymore. They are full-blown communist. They're full-blown gay. I'm quoting Shake. Master Shake. Anyways, so yeah, to that, that dude, it's all like, oh, look at how cardiovascular I am. And then his arms are like, they look like they're huge, but it's just because, like, That's what happens when you add like a bucket of tanning oil in your like already a towel head, and yeah, you juice and you're showing nothing but veins, which is what every person does to look way bigger than they actually are. So yeah, this is a strong motherfucker that hits this bag at least once a week. I challenge you, like you challenge everyone, which you will never fight anyone unless it's like one of those stupid brothers fights. I can't, who cares about their names, but they're ruining Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey's physical beauty and life expectancy. And yeah, one of them is going to definitely be hit in the face and they'll never look the same. And their boobs are never going to be as nice ever again. And they were both of them were absolutely magnifique. They were works of art. They were literal works of art because they were still semi-jacked and voluptuous as fuck, which is the perfect woman. Physically, you know. Ideally, those women don't have, you know, the mentality of anyone higher than like a third or fourth grader, say sixth grade, period. That's being reasonable because they know at sixth grade they know how to be total sluts because at sixth, seventh grade they're around 12, 13. They've blossomed and they've turned into total hooers. I know, I lived it. I had crushes on all the voluptuous women that went out and slept with 20 and 30-year-old dudes on the reg. So, yeah. And I don't live in I never lived in a city. I lived in a very quiet, upper middle class, predominantly white, but it was the really white trash, like juggalo crowd, junkie crowd that did that to those young, poor children. And ruined my childhood because then I didn't want them, I wanted a virgin. But anyways, so now that I've talked my pump out again, I'm gonna go right down to 20s. Let's get this going. Sorry, I only talk like this because I was very ready to talk to like 500, 600, 700 people tonight. All small talk mostly too. So like, yeah. Imagine me going on a rant on something I actually care about now. Or have an opinion on. Oh, I don't really care. I mean, it's disgusting. Because it's still going on every day today. But it's not my problem. I find very, like, you know, if anything, women of an older age, because they work hard to have those bodies, and my God, ooh. I mean, I grew up on Brazzers. If you know, then you know. If you know, then you know. You saw, you know, Kiara Mia, and you saw, like, oh my God. I want to say, well, there was Kendra Lust, and, yeah, well, then Leanna Starr, and then, but that was, you know, when booties came into the picture. But before that, we had Carmella Bing and Gianna Michaels, and rest in peace, Savannah. Styles. Or Shyla Styles. Fix that. Cut that part out and fix it. Rest in peace, Shyla Styles. She was one of the pros in an industry that was not for her. It was the beginning of women getting their rights and still being plastic fuck dolls. I cut that part out. And she had such a personality too. It's such a terrible. It's so terrible. It's such a terrible loss. Lolo Ferrari too. She was rest in peace. But anyways, yeah. Who am I thinking of? Um, Nikki Benz, and especially after her second boob job, most definitely, and her BBL, and then she was like, magnifique, and she is even hotter as she ages. Every year she gets more attractive. And then the last gorgeous. Well, there was Jasmine J, and oh, the most attractive woman in the world that's doing it right now is Jocelyn James. I mean, she is absolutely an 11 by far. And then there's Aletta Ocean, and then um, I'm just trying to just think of one specific woman. Anyways, let me do 20s again. I think about this. Brain training in porn. Which I guess is a swear word on YouTube, so cut that part out. Or earmuffs. Oh yeah, and there's Sherry DeVille. She never, but she, oh my God, she could act. And she reminds me a lot of her, but she, has her boobs all done and everything. And she's still, amazing. Who am I thinking of? It was Rochelle Ryan, but she never did anal, so fuck that bitch. But I won't anymore, but for a while I checked to see if she would finally do it. Oh, and then there was the Mackenzie Pierce, Mackenzie Lee. Both spelled differently. What the fuck is her name? Sybil Stallone was one of the last installments. Oh. Oh yeah, Ava Adams after her boob job. Oh, what is that bitch's name? She's got blonde hair. She's such a rock star in the industry. I don't think she retired yet even. She doesn't need to. Because those fake boobs are like fine wine. It seems like the older they get, like a lot of women in the industry, like Ava Devine. Well, she's just gone nuts. Ava Devine, she's an absolute 11. And then some. She's like a 12 or 13. But that's when you start to go crazy with CCs and stuff. And BBLs. But, oh my god, this traditional porn stars. Oh my god. What the fuck is her name? I don't want to get off camera because I don't want you to think I'm actually checking because I'm trying to use brain training. Melanie Monroe is another awesome one. Oh yeah, don't forget Leela Star. Not Leela Star, wow. Reminds me of because of the booty. She was like the first. And then Ryan Connor. She is like an 11. She's the OP right now. Like right up there with Eva Divine. But just a lot less extreme. Um, I'm trying to remember two girls. Damn it. Oh yeah, Leanna Starr, she was great. She's still, I think, in the business. Uh, I used to love Rachel Rocks too. um, she was such a cutie. Oh, I guess it's been a while since I've watched the P Word. watched way too much Yang Leon videos. She is another 11 and then some. Oh, come on. I guess you only have so much space. Make room for new knowledge, and you gotta get rid of useless knowledge. Since I haven't been a connoisseur in a while, I guess I can't remember all the way, which is annoying because I know that the moment that I see the actress, I'm gonna be like, why didn't I remember this? Oh yeah, by the way, I normally do this off camera, just to make sure I rip my biceps. Oh yeah, I can't forget Samantha Mack. I think she's retired now, but now after the Eminem video, she is an 11 and then some. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. She is the perfect woman. Like, all the way around. And she's a biker, whether she's good at it or not. As long as it's a super bike, it's all that matters. face. Oh crap, I didn't pause it. All right. Just gonna do one more. Ah, crap. I can't remember. I keep thinking Fox. Reagan Fox. She had minimal boobs. Just the perfect, brunette MILF. But, I don't think she ever had kids, obviously. And if she did, her boobs would look way bigger. And way more fallen out because she was very thin. Samantha Fox, the UK glamour model. Oh my god. She's like probably my favorite glamour model ever. She's like the perfect woman, like with a personality. So physically and with a personality. Just that UK Essex slash the other very wealthy places in Britain. Alexis Fox. Ah, that's right. Brain training. You want to stop dementia in your dimension of your brain? Brain training. Yeah, just think of things that remind you of things and you'll get there. If you know that you remember it, you'll get there. I think it was definitely the Samantha Fox that was like, yeah, and then made me think of her. Because that UK woman, oh my god, she has my heart. That glamour model. Wow. Miss 2500 cc's. Because that's what I'm trying to do with these arms. These need to be worthy of 2500 cc's. We're going for double XL implants. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, Madison Fox. The UK glamour model with 2 D's. Which have nothing to do with her breast size. Because they are way bigger than that. I think they're G, 36G or 32G or something like that. Or double J or something like that. Oh my god, all I know is she's perfection. And everyone's like, oh my god, that's so much. It's 2500 cc. No, it's not that much. And if you just have them install, their traditional inner bra, you don't have back problems at all. I mean, just look at is there also her name? I think is also Madison's or something Madison. Which rest in peace. She was also a UK porn star, and she had XL implants and was doing a reality show with the other crazy blonde bimbo in the UK. It's still very active. Some B word. I keep wanting to think like Brooklyn or because Brooklyn Blue was in the UK and she was like the most perfect woman in the world and probably still is. She's just not in the public eye anymore. Another UK glamour model. And the UK is just so much better because they just have way better breast implants. They do. They just have the best, and lip injections. So, by far. Yeah, like they're so much nicer than they are here that they're illegal here. And they say it's claimed to do the size. No, it's just because they can't replicate it. Ah. Is it Ava something? Is it Ava Madison? Or something. Rest in peace, though. She just passed away. Like about a year ago or so, a little less than a year ago. And she was doing that reality show with was it like something Brooks? Crap, I gotta remember another one. This girl, she gets real raunchy with it. She does the whole UK like I'm a slut whore thing. I'm a nasty slut type of thing, even though they're not nasty or disgusting at all. Just the people that they are sleeping with are on camera. Anderson, Eva Anderson. That's who passed away. I'm pretty sure. Or something Anderson for sure. It's Anderson. And then yeah, and then the other one is something Brooke, or Sherry Brooke or something. I don't know. It's that's probably one I have to look up because the moment that she started getting super raunchy, she didn't have the boobs to. They're just too small and lopsided for them to keep me interested. But when she's got clothes on and she's not trying to be a dominatrix, she is one of the hottest women in the world. Um, Heather Brooke. Wait, what was it, Brooke Heather or whatever? Heather Brooke or something like that. Or I don't know. And is it Amy Anderson? No, that's another ridiculous huge CC porn star that did all back alley boob jobs and totally ruined them. She was like the beginning of the XLXL implants. Um, so no, that's not her. I think it is Anderson though, or at is it Mason? No, there's Mason Moore, who also that's a oldie but a great another great girl. Oh my god. She's up there with Samantha Mack with looks and style. Um I feel like I need to say this woman's name because I feel bad because she just passed away. And she would walk around with just tassels and have double XL implants and would always do anal all the time. Yeah, I think it's um it's Ava Anderson or wow, damn it, that's disappointing. Even when she would go and do the same thing like Heather Brooke would and go and get real naughty or nasty or raunchy, and they would do that. Oh, they have another word for it. Um, Not slutty. 30, and then not peculiar. Crap! I've just hit over an hour for biceps. I keep thinking like cheeky. Damn it. Or is it Alexis Anderson? Or probably Ava. Anyways, yeah, I think cheeky is probably the word I'm thinking about. Because, yeah, British women say that, but they really mean something else. You're being fresh and sexual and inappropriate. Alexis Fox. Madison Fox. Alright, I'm sorry. I will probably never do this ever again. I don't know why. It's just, I was planning on talking about all these topics to random strangers tonight. And I normally do this off camera just to make sure I rip my biceps. But I figure might as well do this while I do brain training. So you could do it with me. And see, this is how hard it is to rip your biceps once you have biceps. Ow! Alright, so, sorry about all that. Thank you for staying with me if you did. For another episode of Bodybuilding by Holobic. And it was great going down memory lane of my perverted childhood. Brazzers, baby. World's best porn site. Which I can't believe is a swear on YouTube. So, expect me to have to, like, probably do some fixing after I post this so that I don't get demonetized. Which I feel like I don't want to risk it. So, yeah, this is Bodybuilding by Holobic. And cut that part out. I don't like repeating that. And, well, it's been great seeing you again. And I'm going to be consistent for a little while. Hopefully it's going to be for a long while. But have a good night, everyone.